The opening contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring first from Fargo, North Dakota, weighing 259 pounds, Jerome, the Janitor. Welcome back to Friday Night Fury, West Zone fans. Winslow and Tay here on commentary. Westy will be joining us a little bit later after his match, we hope. Tay, how you feeling?
I'm feeling good, you know. I'm ready to watch some all-star matches once again.
No match more of an all-star caliber match than our main event tonight. And Kang Price goes one-on-one against the man to my left, Pumpkin Tay Evans.
That's honestly going to be a fight, and you know, time to see if I can do what Westy could.
Kang has not had the best luck so far going one-on-one to start. Tough draw for him, starting against Charles and then immediately going Westy and then you.
I mean, that kind of adversity, you know, that breeds success. And you can also look at it like, you know, the hardest matches are going to be out of the way.
There's a lot of tournament left, and I mean, we've already seen some upsets, so it's too early to tell who's going to come away victorious at the end of it. And his opponent from Cedar Rapids, Iowa, weighing 260 pounds, the unpredictable T-Rex, Westy. Here comes Westy dancing his way to the ring like we love to see.
Look at him, the picture of elegance, the picture of ferocity. Our good friend, the unpredictable T-Rex. You can't deny my beauty shot on everything that you are. Is this the first time that Jerome and Westy have fought?
I think it might be.
That'd be interesting to see, like two titans of charisma here. No? In an all-star clash.
Talking about Kang with that one-on-one start. I mean, so is Westy. Coming up short against you on the opening night of the tournament, and then a dominating victory over Kang last week. And we go Jerome hot out of the gate with the DDT.
Rounding Westy, and Westy rolling out of the way there.
Just a big clothesline.
And stomping out.
Westy looking for a submission. Ooh, what a super kick from Jerome. Rocks Westy for a second. Right back in control.
Westy's fighting back.
He misses the splash, however.
Both men getting to their feet. Jerome just a little bit quicker. And he starts swinging away.
Jerome showing some athleticism there with the splits, but Westy into a roll-up. Ah, man.
He's trying to channel your skills there.
Ooh, big pump kick. Jerome so quick with these strikes. He's heading to the top rope.
He's trying to roll out of the ring, but Jerome follows.
The top rope. Elbow to the small of the back. Driving one across the face as well.
Now Jerome throwing Westy back in the ring.
Westy wearing the military grade safety glasses to protect his eyes, but getting them drove into the face, that can't feel good either.
right? At some point, you're gonna have to wonder, like, is that worth, you know,
Look
what
at the
protection they
power of
offer?
Westy.
Hooking legs there for a second. Almost a little bit of dominant play. Westy just torquing the leg there.
Dropping that big elbow across the heart. And showing that raw power. Deadlifting him, running power slam. Will this
That's a
be
move
enough?
after your own right there.
Out at 2 is Jerome.
Westy going for that splash again, this time connecting. Hyping himself up. Jerome making him pay
Jerome
for
went
it.
for that side kick, but Westy caught it. The crucifix Rana from Westy, the precursor. Typically, Westy choosing to go for a pin. Jerome out at 2. A lot of times that crucifix Rana, the precursor to the crucify, but Westy choosing to go for a pin.
Maybe Westy almost, you know, looking past Jerome there a little bit, thinking he's not going to need that crucify.
Well, coming off of a win against somebody the caliber of Kang, you got to admit that breeds confidence.
Especially against someone, you know, who hasn't had, honestly, that much single success. I mean, very entertaining to watch, but honestly, that hasn't really translated to too many opportunities. Ooh.
Flapjack. Has the leg. DDT. Now heading to the middle rope. Comes up short. Westy. Irish whip.
He's down. He's
Leapfrog.
up. He's caught.
Jerome. The graveyard shift. Westy out at 2. I think when after that leapfrog on the Irish whip, I think Westy tried to kick him to go for the crucify, but Jerome sensing it, catching it, and getting some huge momentum.
I'd say it's one of our, you know, former champions and a very someone in a bunch of star-studded matches. You know, you gotta imagine Jerome has been watching Westy
for a long time.
Power slam again.
Westy attacking the arm. He is just hyping himself up. Gets the kick. Westy has him up. Crucified, just throwing him. Not the ordinary style that we see from Westy with that crucify. It was almost more aggressive on that one. Jerome able to withstand it. I'm not sure it quite got the impact Westy wanted, but Westy ducks under. Leapfrog again.
We've seen plenty of superstars go down to that crucify.
Indeed.
It's definitely very impressive for Jerome to be able to withstand that and the crucifix Rana.
Remember, we saw the same thing last week. Kang able to survive the crucify, leading Westy to bring out the Hail Mary.
You gotta wonder here, is Westy gonna have to go that extent again? Both men squared up right here.
We got a hockey fight.
An absolute Donnybrook was.
Like Jerome coming away with the advantage, but Westy fighting his way out. Face buster.
Westy looked like he was about to go for something, but Jerome moved out of the way.
Westy as Jerome. Snake eyes. Ooh. Blood from around the eye of Jerome. Westy throws him into the corner. Lifts him up. He's going for it. The Hail Mary. How he beat Kang last week. And that's it. Westy with his second straight victory in A block.
Absolutely impressive showing the Hail Mary. A beautiful move to watch and absolutely effective.
With that, Jerome falls to 0-3 in A block. He is in desperate need of some victories going forward.
We're going to have to see if his luck changes next week, but until then, congratulations, Westy.
Jerome next week will face Kang. The following A block match is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring first from the Queens, New York, weighing 265 pounds, Angelo Sanmartino. All right, we are back here for match number 2 of the A block, and now the long-awaited return to commentary of one Zach Westy. Westy, how you feeling after your win?
Oh, I'm feeling absolutely over the moon. It is wonderful to be back. I am sorry I had to take 2 weeks off there. I saw some homeless guy just dry feed a squirrel into a blender and needed to take some time off to process that. So, how are you guys doing today?
You saw what?
A homeless guy dry feed a squirrel into a blender.
There are so many questions I'm not sure I'm ready for.
Oh, I have them too, and I did not get any of them answered.
Well, I'm sorry you had to witness such a traumatic event.
Oh, don't worry about it. My therapist tells me that I am somewhat okay to return to society.
All right, well, listen, man, you have missed some fantastic action over the last couple weeks. The incredible 8-women battle royal, as well as last week, or just this past Tuesday, the first match of the women's championship tournament. And we started things off with an upset. The 1 seed Jennifer Jenkins lost her first match.
Oh.
And his opponent from St. Petersburg, Russia, weighing 252 pounds, Zydrunis Chudnofski. Big Chud looking for his first win since we've restarted the Western Wrestling Federation.
Listen, it's gotta make you wonder, like, what's going through his head? A man, who once held the Whetstone Cash, and now, can't really win matches to save his life.
Won the Cash, unsuccessfully cashed it in an amazing match against Kang. Getting away, Chud went for a kick right off the bat, but Angelo grabbed him into a collar and elbow tie-up. Chud getting control with that side headlock. Again, I know Tay, me and you have talked about it, but I really love just the technical side we've seen from everybody as of late.
It's like everyone knew that they had to level up their skill set here, and everyone's risen to the occasion. Except for Sky. But that's a different story.
Scott? Scott started wrestling yet?
Yes, he has lost to me, and he has lost to... Who did he lose to last week? Spencer Shaw, Sexton Shaw's younger brother.
Huh. Now, I have heard through the grapevine.
He is a sandwich.
Yeah, I didn't quite think I heard that quite right because,
No,
the first time.
He is wrestling in a sandwich.
Okay, because somebody told me that he made himself a sandwich and then he wrestled, and I was like, that seems like a very bizarre thing to point out to me, but, you know.
Yeah, no, it's not that he, made himself a sandwich and then went and had the match. He is a sandwich.
Oh, that makes more sense as to why they seem so concerned.
Yeah, I watch his matches and I'm still concerned.
I had to fight him.
That's fair.
There's so many crumbs. Ooh, big power display from Chud.
Was it a fresh feeling sandwich or was it like an old feeling sandwich? Like
It
you've
didn't
been wearing
feel
it a
like
while.
it didn't feel like real bread, but the crumbs.
That honestly, I'm surprised you were able to win. Like that kind of mental fortitude you need to conquer that.
Like I said,
those crumbs.
It's like I said, and we saw it again with Spencer. That sandwich, big drop kick from Angelo. That sandwich almost cushions and protects his torso and back, but leaves his head wide open. I mean, I'd put him away with that hidden blade, and Spencer hit both a Canadian Destroyer and that Canadian Rack DDT, driving him face first into the ground.
Yeah, don't most of us have head-based finishers?
Probably.
Yeah, Sky really didn't think that one through. I mean, yeah, he's blocking the punches, but
Angelo and Chud still fighting outside. The ref's up to a count of 6. DDT from Chud.
just flipping Sanmartino over.
Big club to the back. Are we going to see a count out? Referee's at 9. And Angelo just makes it in. Oh, and what a submission, the accordion rack.
It's a big Chud just drew him in.
And Angelo able to escape. The damage might be done. Angelo sweeps the legs, looking for a submission of his own. He's got him in, the Lion Tamer. And Boston Crab, the Chud out immediately. The roll up.
Chud. Oh, the reverse. That's an impressive back and forth there.
Big German suplex. Chud has looked great in this match so far. Oh, he's got him. The Iron Claw into the Iron Claw slam. Will that be it? No, Angelo stays alive.
Zydrunis hitting big move after big move. What Sanmartino got left here? Sanmartino climbing up on the other side of the ropes.
Angelo needed to face that drop kick.
I'll say both men pretty equal in size. No real power advantage to either man.
Clothesline to the back. Angelo staying on him, but here comes Chud, big European uppercut. Incredible action they're having thus far.
You gotta imagine the pressure's got to be on Big Chud here.
Angelo, back body drop into a spine buster. Will that be enough? I gotta say, that spine buster looked a little weak in my opinion compared to mine, but effective nonetheless. A big splash from Angelo.
Zydrunis not moving.
Angelo, the blackout. Ooh, splitting the side of the head open.
That's gotta be it.
Chud out at 2, stays alive. Westy, what do you think of the action we are seeing here in this match?
Honestly, it's been leaving me speechless. I just haven't even been able to commentate because I'm just enjoying the match so much.
Are you thinking of the squirrel again?
I think it's better if we don't let him talk about it. Chud has the Iron Claw again. Iron Claw slam.
Richard, I just don't understand.
Hold that thought, Westy. Big Chud gets his first victory of the tournament.
Oh, congratulations, Big Chud. Blood mixing with the face paint there. So this man went to war for this victory. And he earned every bit of it. Sweet Christ.
The following tag team match is scheduled for one fall. Making their way to the ring first at a combined weight of 700 pounds, Stubbs and Boone, the Job Squad. Oh dear God. We've seen them both individually, but our first chance seeing them together.
Yeah, I didn't expect it to be worse, but holy cow, was I not expecting this.
Just weird. The Stubbs look like he's trying to smolder there. That's
I
there.
don't even know.
It's uncomfortable.
Like everything I could stand up.
When did you ever live in Florida?
I didn't.
These guys are from Kentucky.
Exactly.
From the trailer parks in Kentucky.
I don't know why, Westy, but that makes absolutely perfect sense.
I knew it would come around eventually.
They've got a tough task ahead of them and their opponent. And their opponents at a combined weight of 430 pounds. Antoine and Omar Hernandez. The Lucha Syndicate. First chance seeing Antoine and Omar as a team here again. That new gear.
Very fancy, very good at showing off their individual personalities here.
You know, I definitely enjoy the new gear more than, you know, before when they matched, like, it was good, it was cool, but, you know, seeing them here, like, they each have their own individual swagger, obviously sticking to that same mask design. Unique gear opposed to one another. I'm really digging the pants of Omar, honestly.
Oh, very much so. I love the way the color really pops. It almost melds with the shirt there.
They're definitely coming out almost with like an arrogance to them.
One of the most successful tag teams.
Alright, Stubbs and Antoine gonna start things off for us, and this is both of these teams' first match here in the tag team title tournament. You know, this tournament being operated about the same way that like the A block and B block are, where all four tag teams, they are gonna fight every other team, and will culminate with a final match at the pay-per-view at the end of June.
Man, that sounds complicated. How did we get that all set up?
I stayed awake until 4 a.m. one night. Double super kick to Boone.
Just surrounding him.
I spent 6 hours at a computer, and I made 3 tournaments and 8 weeks worth of schedules.
So here's open wall.
If it doesn't, we just get to burn down the ring and leave.
Yeah, something like that.
Omar gets him up, but Boone rolls through into a roll-up. Omar counters. Both men kicking out before one. Driving that knee into the back of the head. Yeah.
He's gonna get you one big headache there.
Okay, Omar always vicious.
And that drop kick, very reminiscent of Kang's kill shot.
Tag is good.
Now we got some more tag team offense from the Hernandez brothers. Double that body.
Boone started off very strong in the inception of the WZWF. But now it feels as of late just kind of been struggling.
It makes you wonder if his power was in his hair. That moonsault takes Boone down.
Just like a witch.
Are you saying Boone's a witch?
I mean, does he float on water?
No.
I don't know.
Well, then he might not be a witch.
Yes, but that's just kind of the grease separating.
Well, that's fair. Because as we all know, witches are made out of wood. That's the reason why they burn.
That is fair. I heard that.
Omar.
And wood floats in water.
Springboard dropkick to the back of the neck. Boone is in tough shape. He needs to get a tag.
So we're going to have to see if Boone weighs the same as a duck.
Big power bomb to Omar. Boone weighs 100 pounds.
Almost the same as a duck, let's be honest.
I mean, yeah, let's be real here.
Drop
That's
kick
really
to the
close
knee.
to a duck.
And Boone gets the tag to Stubbs. And the
In
big
comes the
man
powerhouse.
immediately gets made into a bitch.
Also, that's the thing. Omar has always been a very strong fighter.
We got to talk about it. Omar and Antoine, a lot of tag team offense in this match. Definitely functioning as a better tag team. Antoine calling for Stubbs to get to his feet. Springboard dropkick sends him back down. Hernandez brothers are just rolling in their debut as a tag team in the new era of the WZWF. And another tag. It's these frequent tags. Pump kick, ripcord knee. That assisted shooting star. Omar out of the ring because he saw Stubbs was rolling. Kicking him in the face. That's my back, but this match has been all one-sided in the favor of the Hernandez brothers. Stubbs off the post. They're just attacking the knee. A wise strategy. Referee's at a count of 8. Both men getting back in at 9. Stubbs now in control.
Antoine really getting this match.
Finally seeing some tag team offense from Stubbs and Boone. Well, you're right, but that's just because there's been such frequent tags. Omar reverse DDT. Swords. Adds Omar into his and Stubbs' corner. Another tag.
That's it. Now we're seeing the Job Squad really work together.
Omar might be dead. He's moving, thankfully, but that was a grotesque looking move.
Here's hoping he's not dead. We can really split him anyway.
Still moving.
If they never find the body, though, they would never have to deal with the lawsuit.
That's fair.
Stubbs tags Boone back in, leaving Omar to tag Antoine.
Oh, Boone going for something. Maybe he was expecting Antoine to rush him.
Antoine with that shining lizard. Locks in a submission that I can never seem to remember the name of.
Like a bridge or something?
I don't know. Not gonna pretend that I do.
I would.
Oh my God! A cross body from the 600-pound Stubbs.
This Stubbs is trying to kill somebody.
And now a running STO.
He was just running all over the place there, almost trying to confuse Antoine.
Antoine. Big DDT.
That's really just spiking.
Wait a minute. Antoine, Logan, he's got him up for the package pile driver and the super kick.
Oh, he's dead.
Stubbs might be dead. Boone coming in for the save. Stubbs kicked out, but now remember, Boone ineligible to get back into the ring until a tag is made. Anaconda Vice after the Uranagi. Will Stubbs tap? Boone cannot make the save. It appears Omar just let him out and let him tag.
It's like Omar, like you talked about the arrogance there.
Boone with the Nagi straw, but Omar out before one. Shoulder breaker. You almost wonder if Antoine and Omar want to get the pin on Boone.
I mean, he is the first champion. And someone for the long time regarded as a very good
They're doing it again,
threat.
but the roles are reversed. The super kick package pile driver. Stubbs makes the save.
But once again, he can no longer get in the ring.
Antoine and Omar showing that teamwork, that devastating combination for the finish. Another tag. That's on a big drop kick from Omar. And Omar too busy taunting again, and here comes Stubbs. Headbutt to the back of the neck. And shocks him.
Stubbs looking to make Omar pay for it.
Standing on his midsection chest. At the middle rope. Stubbs is caught. God, we have some good ropes. Diamond double axe handle. These Vietnamese ropes are superb in terms of their construction.
You can always trust the Vietnamese to make good rope.
There's one thing I think about when I think about Vietnam, it's rope.
Most definitely. And absolutely nothing else.
Imagine Omar just taking the absolute brunt of the damage here throughout this match.
And this is where the job squad is becoming dangerous in this match. Omar taunting again. Boone letting it happen, but was waiting. Back rake. Has him up on his shoulders. There's a roundhouse kick. Boone choosing to tag Stubbs.
Surprising. Now it seems like Boone and Stubbs are the more cohesive tag team. Honestly, wonder, is Omar upset that is Omar upset that he's not in the singles competition?
Shot crossbody. I can't imagine. I mean, he wants to be in a tag team with Antoine. I mean, that's why they're in this group with Javier.
But almost seems as if, you know, he wants to prove, like, hey, I can hang with anybody. And, like, he's almost trying to go at this match almost solo.
Ducks out of the way, running back elbow. Omar, drop kick to Stubbs in the corner. Slingshot senton. Here's as if Stubbs has been cut above the right eye.
Stubbs is going for something. Omar with the reversal.
Stubbs. The F10.
You see the bounce on that man.
One of his signature maneuvers. The F10.
You wonder, are they looking to end it?
What's in store next? Shoulder tackle. The leg drop and splash combo. Just crushing Omar. Antoine breaks it up. Just like that, the Job Squad. Complete control. I'm sorry for cutting you off, Westy.
No, it's all right.
I'll say it. And Boone can end it right here. And Antoine can't come in.
Omar stays on me. Look at the welts on the chest and back of Omar. Omar needs to make a tag, and he does. Wait a minute. For a third time in this match, the second one to Boone, the super kick package pile driver. Boone kicks out at 2. Stubbs did enter the ring, even though he didn't make the save. He can't get back in. This is the Lucha Syndicate's best chance.
They have to give it everything they've got.
Devastating. I'm not sure what you would call that. Antoine to the top rope. He's stepping aside. The 450 elbow connects. Is that gonna be it? No. Boone at 2.
Boone, ever the resilient one.
The crowd chanting tag team wrestling. This is indeed a tag team match.
I'm glad that they passed the second grade.
Sometimes you gotta wonder, you know?
We do have some of the best tag team wrestling around. And that's coming from the greatest of all time in terms of Western Wrestling Federation tag team champions. Myself and Tay.
100%. I don't think we've ever come close to losing a match together.
Definitely have, but we've never lost.
100%.
Never lost in a title match, and that is the important.
And since those belts are retired, you could technically call us the forever champions. We never got.
We are the forever Wrestling Federation Global Tag.
Every other champion's not a thing, but just us.
Stubbs and Boone. Here we're gonna see it again. Rolls reversed, the leg drop and splash. Imagine that 600-pound leg coming down across your throat. Omar!
I certainly hope that I never will have to.
Almost looked like Boone just ran off to take a victory lap instead of trying to keep Omar down.
That was a big kick. Now just choking Antoine. Oh my God. Jumping onto the back. Antoine trying to fight back. Will he succeed? Throws Stubbs out of the ring. Off the far rope. No! Stubbs able to get back up. Oh my God.
He's gonna kill him.
Lord.
Stubbs calling him to his feet.
In fact, Antoine around well arrested.
Oh, Antoine! Countered, but short-lived. Bobbing blows from Stubbs. Using the go tag Boone. Boone in the position to put him away. A moonsault from the top. Kip up from Antoine. Ooh, that throw. Antoine stays alive.
Omar was smart not to try and get in there. Save that breakup.
To the corner, tags in Stubbs, who's heading up top. We've seen this once. That assisted crossbody.
Impressive
Antoine,
every single time.
Antoine able to make the tag, however.
Omar is still damaged, but getting some time to breathe. You gotta imagine, he's the Lucha Syndicate's best chance of winning this match right here.
Codebreaker on the outside. Yeah, but look at the back of him. How much does he have left?
Probably not much.
Back in the chest.
I don't know. I wouldn't count on Omar just yet.
I mean, you're not wrong. We did see what I looked like after that match with Sky.
Guy with those dumbass kicks.
Oh my gosh, Omar connecting with that full Nelson STO.
Boone choosing to come in and help break it up.
Omar tags in Antoine. Teamwork.
Double
Double back body drop. Throwing the big man that high in the air.
This match has been going on for a while, and I still don't know who even the front runner to win.
Antoine choosing to tag in Omar. Interesting. Feeling Omar might be the fresher man. Omar with that clothesline. Rock Stubbs. Jawbreaker.
With Omar just the more fired up, the more bloodthirsty, able to do what needs to be done to win this war.
Rib breaker from Stubbs. Someone has to win this match eventually.
No.
You gotta know chaos and the Manimals are watching this thing close. Stubbs with a roll-up. Omar barely out at 2. You're gonna see it a third time. Shoulder tackle, reversing the rolls again. Stubbs and Boone, the leg drop splash combo. Stubbs just not able to stop Antoine from coming in.
Almost makes you wonder, did the exhaustion hit him
remember,
there?
Antoine can't get back in. The front flip DDT, that might be it. That is, Stubbs and Boone are victorious.
And Boone shows his dominance once again.
I'd say the Job Squad definitely showed dominance there. Very impressive from every single person in this match. It's gonna be a very hard match to top tonight.
Indeed so. The following A block match is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring first, from Tombstone, weighing 265 pounds, Charles. The ominous, slow and methodical entrance of Charles.
Breathtaking and terrifying all at the same time.
Charles in this tournament so far, victorious against Jerome the Janitor last week, but then an opening night coming up short against Kang. You know Charles is going to be looking for his second win, but he is going up against one of the only two undefeated men in this tournament, or in the A block. Prisoner 114.
Very much a far cry from the Prisoner we used to know. Because there's no way that this is the Prisoner we used to know.
Might be.
Don't believe you.
Westy, make sure to take notes. Next week, you square off. Prisoner. And his opponent from Sin City, weighing 275 pounds, Prisoner 114. Hey, we talk about it every time we see him, but this guy just carries a completely different presence. Coming out with a baseball bat instead of the kendo stick. No showing off with the beard. He is just serious.
Yeah, it's like this iteration feels like the other one was for show. This one, he is a monster and he's not afraid to show it. Show it. He's a monster and he knows it.
To gate, but missed a clothesline. Just misjudged the distance. 114 just ate that strike from Charles. Charles hitting him with some more.
Prisoner just pushing him back, and Charles almost
just won't go down. Puts him up. Throwing that power into the slam.
And this is the huskier, buffer Charles, and Prisoner 114 is just shrugging him off.
Is just shrugging off most of the moves from Charles. Charles ducks the big boot, tries the chop again. He is just making him angry, and there's a clothesline.
I said Charles is going to need to switch up his offense here if he's going to have a chance of breaking this guard.
Yes, Charles almost just unsure of how to combat this man. Attempts a clothesline again, but not enough mustard on it. Same with that forearm. 114 again. Charles flips out into a DDT. Finally takes him down, but 114 right back in it. Shot block from Charles.
He slides through that smart, take out the base.
German suplex. 114 immediately back to his feet.
What is the endurance of this man with snake eyes?
This man is a force to be reckoned with. Both
Even the complete.
Both of you have upcoming matches against this guy. Westy next week. Tay, the final match in the A block will be you and Prisoner 114. Seeing this performance from him, how are you feeling?
I don't know exactly what to feel right now.
I'm gonna have to concuss him. Maybe we can get the old prisoner back. Yeah.
I mean, Tay, you have made some success in your career from getting your ass absolutely kicked and then just coming away with a win at the last second. So
Oh yeah.
you might
that's
be
all
the
part of my
perfect
strategy.
opponent for him. Just a punching bag.
Hey, but you gotta admit, I'm one half of the greatest tag team ever made. And I've been successful so far in the tournament.
Charles, Destroyer, or the Code Red.
Carl is almost shaking, like almost begging for this to work, and it doesn't.
Locks in the sleeper. What a rope break. Not what you want to happen.
Trying to choke out the big man here.
At top. Diving axe handle, but no. Rolls out of the way of that drop kick. Counter after counter. 114 eats that shot. Now we have just a trading of blows. A couple of stiff rights from 114. He is definitely getting the better of Charles in this exchange because Charles showing some life.
Trying to get some reversals of his own here. He's gonna need to do whatever he can.
Fight. And Charles coming away with the advantage. Flips him up. He's got him up. The final prayer. 114 kicks out and he has been busted open.
Honestly, the relentless offense from Charles might have finally been able to slow down Prisoner 114.
Charles with that devastating final prayer DDT. We saw him in his match last week.
But he definitely didn't beat someone like Prisoner 114.
Got Charles up. Carrying him. Out of a powerbomb into a snake eyes. And just trying to choke Charles out.
That's been better than him to try.
Wait a minute. 114 just removed the turnbuckle pad.
What's he planning?
Doesn't matter. The ref putting the pad back on. Referee right on top of it. Charles raping him with another clubbing blow to the neck. Out at 2 is 114. Charles looks a little demoralized not getting the victory there.
He's come so close so many times.
Oh boy.
He's gonna need to give it his all. He's gonna be able to topple someone like this.
Big splash from 114. He's setting him up. him in. The end of days.
Is this going to be the end of Charles right here?
No. Charles, out at 2, stays alive. Referee up to a count of 4.
Both these men look.
Ramming Charles into the barricade.
They look just ready to hurt each other, not really caring too much about the referee.
1-1-4.
Prisoner.
He wants this pinfall victory. He wants his third one in three matches.
Charles desperately trying to hold on.
Or just showing some power here. Turns him around. Wrenching at the face. Breaking the eyes. Comic drop. Has him up. Charles slips out of the Dominator with a big profile. This might be Charles's best chance.
He's got to capitalize. What's he trying to do?
A code red again. Out at 2, but Charles has his best chances with this play right now. Put a mud hole in it.
Let's see if he takes advantage of this chance.
On the middle rope.
He needs to dig deep. He's got to use one of his best secret weapons here.
Wait a minute. He's going to lock it in again. The sleeper. This one a bit farther away from the ropes. And 1-1-4 is tapped.
Oh, wow.
Charles with the
out.
submission victory.
Honestly, more terrifying.
Not what I expected to see in this match, but huge win from Charles. With that win, Charles now moves to 4 points and is tied with Westy in 1-1-4 and Tay. Our main event of the evening is an A-block match. Making his way to the ring first, from the Bronx, New York, weighing 240 pounds, Kang Price. All right, Westy, it is just me and you on the call here for this main event. Some great action we have seen tonight so far.
Oh, indeed.
Charles choking out 1-1-4. You picking up another dominant victory against Jerome. And absolutely, an absolutely incredible tag team match. And a great night, and we have another great match in store for this main event. His opponent from Erie, Pennsylvania, weighing 235 pounds, Pumpkin Tay Evans. Right here we see Tay doing his signature entrance, getting ready to aim that gun right at Kang. He looks ready to go if I do say so myself.
Oh yes, indeed. I would imagine that he's got everything under wraps.
Tay, 2 impressive wins thus far in the tournament. Victorious on opening night against you, as well as last week another big win against Zydrunis Chudnofski.
I'll have to take your word for it. I was dealing with things.
I'm aware. Squirrels and blenders.
I just wouldn't imagine the squeaks it made.
Out the gate with the bicycle kick. Kang just aggressive right off the jump.
Yeah, but this is where Tay normally gets it's over the momentum is getting his ass kicked.
Aren't wrong. Hey, fighting back. He's looked a little different though these past couple weeks. A little bit more aggressive. Vicious kick there, and under the face walking out. Far rope, big boot. This is a more aggressive Tay than I was teamed with, let me tell you. But the same can honestly be said about Kang. He's looked a bit more aggressive. His 2 finishing moves, that Heat Seeker and the Kill Shot, both just looking more devastating than ever. Kang has him up. Ooh, and a power bomb off the shoulder. Referee up to a count of 6. Tay fighting back. They got to get this thing back in the ring. Double count out. They'd each get a point, but no man's going to want that. Tay in the ring. The ref at 8. Kang's down. Is he going to make the 10 count?
I don't know. Is he? Oh, wow.
And he doesn't.
No, he didn't. Oh, okay. Well, then Tay just won against Kang.
Not the match we thought we would see, but Tay... The victory is a victory in this tournament. Kang electing to climb onto the apron rather than slide under the rope, and because of that, he gets counted out.
Yeah, I guarantee you that no one saw this coming.
Thank you guys for joining us here tonight for Friday Night Fury. See you next week.